Hello, beautiful souls of light. Hello. My name is Eliza Mozal. I am a spiritual mentor and vibrational healer. And right after I recorded that other video, my guidance came and said, You entirely forgot, or you should make, or you could make another little part about, because they literally showed me how many people will be watching that and they still didn't got their pieces together or expanded enough to let that whole transformation bring them exactly what they signed up for to receive from that experience way before we came into this existence. So let me just briefly share with you what I'm talking about. So we're talking right now about that massive energy shift that it happened, and many people experience that on a level they never experienced to this extent before. When they felt stripped down entirely from their identity, they felt a huge big struggle with being within the label life that they have created for themselves so far, myself included. I felt entirely taken away from my being, who I am, what I do, what I enjoy to do, what flows through me, and the energy was just not going there any longer. And it was a time of recognizing that I am something much, much, much bigger than this particular label. And yes, I did recognize that some time ago, yet that attachment with that label was becoming too strong for a new expansion to occur. So I hope that makes sense. Of course, it makes sense. So if you're questioning, oh my goodness, I don't know, I've changed this or that in my life, and you think that this is why you are feeling this way, the truth is that there is an underlying reason for it. And I spoke about it in a previous video, so please be sure to go back to that video and watch it. In this video, I will quickly, briefly try to help you and guide you on how to deal with that situation when you no longer feel you, when everything within you and around you feels entirely strange and weird and different. And I know so many people that experience that, people who talk a lot about their spiritual experience right now in this year. They don't talk about that right now. So this subject is not even spoken about a lot, although nearly everyone is going through it on one or another level. The reason for it is that not every one of us can straight away be able to figure this out. And it isn't figuring out, it's about finding your own truth. And everything I share is my own truth, not to tell you that this is from now on your truth. This is just to show you that you can find your own truth through opening yourself up to new possibilities, opportunities, to new perspectives. Because this perspective that I have right now, tomorrow might be totally different. It might be changed entirely. And whatever I'm saying right now might be not in alignment any longer tomorrow, or a year from now on, or 10 years. It doesn't matter. So once we are finding ourselves in that kind of situation, the number one thing is to tune in with your own heart, with your own divine guidance. And I know the fear factor, the ego-driven fear, I don't know what's going on, I'm afraid it's their fault, it's his fault, I don't have that in my life, I need to buy more, I'm afraid it's all about the whatever is happening this year. This is just fear-driven thoughts, fear-driven patterns, and it is okay to let them entirely go. Everything is gonna feel uncomfortable. So the more we are going in alignment with the thought or an idea that it is entirely okay to feel uncomfortable right now with losing my own identity, the more you will let the flow of love and light flow through you without any distraction, without any blockages, if that makes sense. And one of the things that I've done straight away is I turned everything off. I turned my phone off. I believe that was Sunday morning. I woke up and I'm like, oh, Jesus, what the heck did just happened? What's going on? Straight away, I went inside of my own being straight away I tune my whole energy over here. Before I even done it, for some reason I felt guided to go on Instagram, and I noticed this ebook about traveling the world and eating fruit, and I'm like, this is totally different from what I'm doing right now. Let me entirely shift my energy from here, from this identity, into something totally different, to wash away, to entirely change my energy, to entirely shift my attention. And that's what I've done, what's what worked for me. It helped me, first of all, to detach and let go and be here and now with me. That was the most important, to be here and now, instead of chasing something to fix something that I experience as lack, but it's just a new experience, expansive experience. We've been stripped down from these labels and identities so we can grow, so we can see that we are so much bigger than just one character that we are in right now, right? Another thing, there is this huge amount of light that it wants to shine through us, and when we're so fixated on that limiting label, on that limiting role that we are playing now, we are not allowing ourselves to fully shine. Or another perspective of it, we are not letting our vessel to be fully expanded and open, so all that abundant amount of light can flow through us. So tuning in within your heart and letting yourself be safe with you without having the need to be attached to anyone, anything, or especially any identity. This is the biggest thing I have ever done so far. Detach myself entirely from any type of support, from any type of reliance, from absolutely anything and everything. And guys, this is just the biggest thing I've ever done so far. I don't know if you're watching the content that I'm providing for a while. I've been having huge codependency issues in the past. Huge ones. I'm talking huge ones. And guys, codependency is not a game. You know, it's not. Codependent skills. Literally, codependent skills. And codependency is a foundation for any other addiction as well. That's a subject again for another video. So just a little shortcut and brief guidance that I have received. Tune in with your heart. Let go. If you can disconnect from everyone and everything for this now present moment, do it. What I've done as well, I entirely let my vessel being cleared. I was letting go of addiction to cooked food. I didn't eat cooked food for nearly 4 weeks. It was just pure raw. 90% of it was fruit only, and they were days that I was overeating, and they were days that I was undereating, because I'm learning new ways, because I was learning new relationship with my body, with my inner signals. How is my heart reacting to being taken away? That's what was giving me comfort, you know. It's just a huge big book that I can write about it, and who knows, maybe that's what's happening. Lots of doors opened as well, lots of possibilities and opportunities appeared, and I'll be talking about it sometime soon, whenever some things will be finalized and finished. Just absolutely magnificent. And you know why? Because I entirely surrendered, because I let go of doing things in the old way. And the old way is finding safety and security in this way. And the new way was entirely letting go, surrendering entirely to what is. And don't get me wrong, that was definitely not easy, but this is what I signed up for on a soul level before I came here. That's why I went through this experience, and I could not be more grateful for how I went through that experience. I've never felt more safe with me and with who I am. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna mess up tomorrow. No, it's not about that. It's not about perfection. It's not about being, perfect. Not at all. Not at all. It's just this present moment and waking up to more bigger, brighter, more truer version of myself is just absolutely unbelievable. No amount of food, drugs, or alcohol in the whole wide world can can give that experience than surrendering and tuning in with my heart entirely and with that guidance. So if you're struggling in any way with finding and again back your own identity, I would lovingly, gently, and strongly suggest to entirely surrender. Tune within, love, meditation, just letting go. It feels uncomfortable. Your head tells you you're in danger. Let it go. Let it be. Let it flow through you. Let it wash away what no longer serves you. Let that bigger thing that it is within you give the space to wake up, to be reborn through you. If you feel called to go and do cold showers, go for it. Just go for it. Just jump into the cold river or cold shower in your home. If you feel entirely called to call, I had quite a few people reaching out to me from my past, saying they're making their amends, apologizing for whatever. And if you feel called to fix something from your past, go for it, do it. You're the one who is putting your head on your pillow, and you're choosing and deciding whether you're gonna fall asleep easily and beautifully, or whether you're gonna be turning and tossing because you are in fear. Another thing I would strongly and suggest as well is to look up your relationship with time. I have not enough of time. I don't have time. I am not worthy of having time for myself. Look at your relationship with your food. For me, it was a biggie, and it still is something I'm learning, and I will be learning for a while. My relationship with who I let into my life, as well, my relationship with being more than ever before true to myself, to who I am on a deeper level. Letting literally myself be today who I am, not depending on the label of what am I eating and letting that define me, not at all. I didn't eat sugar for, oh my God, a year? I don't know. And today I was just entirely popping in sweets, like, what the heck is going on? And straight away I knew it, that if I would do that in the past, it would be huge, big, massive guilt trip, judging, criticizing myself, feeling like a failure. And today I'm like, nah, it's not gonna happen. This is just an experience that I have chosen, consciously or unconsciously, doesn't matter. It happened. Who am I through it? Am I growing through it? Or am I just, letting any experience bring back the past? It's not happening. No. I'm too much attached to my present and future. I have no time for dwelling in my past, because it is cleared, it is cleansed, it is purified for me, for this end. So what I would else as well suggest is just to let yourself be. Let yourself entirely be, and just love the space you are creating for yourself. If you feel some tightness, create space and love for that tightness. Let it be. Let yourself wake up to the new world that you have just created for yourself, and be fully aware of what you are creating daily. Because there was a time during that past month that I got stuck in a loop, like this sadness loop. I was stuck in the sadness loop, and you know what? It was okay and fine for the time being, but it came time that it was okay, Eliza, snap it out. Snap it out. Enough is enough. Let's tune in with my own divine team deeper than ever before. And wow, the energies that I connected with, it was just absolutely phenomenal. And it still is. And the sessions that I'm having now with people are just on a totally different level. Just literally knocking the socks off, which is fabulous, and I'm grateful I could be able to be of help and use to others. If you're feeling called to ask for a vibrational healing session with myself, I'm gonna leave the link over there, elizamozal.com, and you're more than welcome to send me a message and request. And we will see if this is something for us to do or not. I'm gonna send lots of love and light to you all. Thank you so much for being fabulous, being you, doing whatever it is that you're doing, and being the bright light that you already are.